Do you want to know how to make your YouTube? Do you want to know how to make your YouTube? Make your YouTube? Do you want to know how to make your YouTube?
for one, am grateful, Mrs. Bush, that they are finally bringing civilization to this savage land.
I could not agree with you more, my dear. My daddy settled this land, and I know he'll be looking down on us, pleased at how we help the natives.
Yes, they've lost their land, but they've gained access to heaven.
But Father, do you mean unless an innocent receives communion, they're destined to go to hell? That hardly seems fair.
What I mean to say, Jenny, is that there is a great deal of difference between an innocent and a savage.
I never thought of it that way.
Yes, they lived like animals, but they're happier now.
Not only do people now have motor cars, Father, but I heard that pretty soon we will be able to fly.
No, only angels can fly, Jenny.
No, apparently people can fly. Didn't you hear? Out in Kansas, a man even got a car to fly.
Hardly think so, Jenny.
Apparently, Mr. Johns wants to run for governor, which is why he's so concerned with cleaning up the state.
Nate Johns.
Yes.
His family is nothing but hillbilly trash that came here after the war. I don't want to be judgmental, but this state should not be ruled by such a disgusting family. A family without class.
Apparently. The Johns family have made a lot of money, and he has a lot of friends in politics.
Mrs. Bush, money isn't everything. There are many things that money cannot buy.
It seems that money can buy voters, though.
What you must remember, my dear, is that we have been brought here to spread the word. And the word and civilization, they are the same thing. They are the gifts. It is the opportunity we have, the chance to live among people who are decent and who do not kill each other. And who let you worship in peace.
It's so confusing, Father. Sometimes I find it impossible to make the distinction between a loving act and a hateful one. I mean, they often seem to be the same thing.
Yes, Jenny, it is confusing. But you only have to ask me if you need help.
Indeed.
Well, here we are, Mrs. Bush. Armadillo.
Hello, sir. Yeah, who's here? Find out who got killed. Heard there's a fortune planted in Rio Lobo.
I don't think so.
I don't feel too good.
I got a nose for falsehood, man. Appreciate it.
Mr. Marston! Mr. Marston, over here! You must be John Marston.
Sometimes.
I'm Jake. Your friends from Blackwater hired me to guide you.
They ain't my friends. They're pleased to meet you, Jake.
I got the horses saddled up and ready out front. don't say.
I thought you was in a hurry to get to the fort. All righty, Mr. Marston, let's get.
Mighty fine evening to you. Whoever built you knew what he was doing.
Easy on the spurs now. We don't need to draw undue attention.
Woo-wee! I ain't had a decent crop in years, but looking at you, I feel something.
You will.
How do you do?
Whoever built you knew what he was doing.
Gee-up.
Come on.
Well, hello. Next week I'm gonna start making my own goddamn whiskey.
Come on.
So it's Fort Mercy you want to visit?
That's right.
Ain't taking nobody up to the fort in a long time. Strange place for a decent fella to want to visit, if you don't mind me saying.
Who said I was a decent fella?
It's been abandoned for years now. Folks say it was built during the Mexican War. What kinds of soldiers around back then?
Why'd they leave?
Well, I ain't entirely sure. I heard they had to go up north to fight Indians, or maybe they got tired of being soldiers and went looking for gold. You know how things is. So what are you doing up at the fort?
I'm looking for an old friend.
Well, like I says, you ain't gonna find many folk around those parts these days. Those you do find are about as sociable as most read back to you. I mean, I ain't one to judge a man by the company he keeps, but...
Well, he ain't been friends for a long time.
Are you planning on spending any time in Armadillo, Mr. Marston?
I doubt it. I ain't planning on staying very long.
Well, if you're fixing for some female company, you can do a lot worse than Armadillo. Fine as cream gravy they are. Not like Thieves Landing. Dang, those girls ain't even fit for a drinking man to hole up with.
I'm a married man, I'm afraid.
Ain't we all? Yeah, yeah. Yeah, so it was the marshal who hired me. Lee Johnson, do you know him?
I think I heard his name.
Says he got a telegram from some Blackwater big bugs asking for a guide. I guess it's none of my business.
That's right.
You ain't very talkative, are you?
Nope.
I'm just chewing the dog.
Whoa.
That's how I am. I don't mean nothing by it. Try to keep up, Mr. Marston. This ain't the place to be riding alone.
Come on.
Stay with me, Mr. Marston. Fort Mercer ain't easy to find. You don't look much like no Blackwater fella. Yeah.
Come on.
A fella told me he was out in Blackwater a few months back and saw one of them newfangled carriages without horses.
Here.
Damn coyotes! What a waste of good meat! Whoa! Not far now. You'll see the fort when you get to the top of this hill. Gee up.
Whoa there.
Listen, mister. This here's what's left of Fort Mercer. Some gang rode in and took the place over.
So I understand.
This is where we part ways, friend. You have yourself a good time.
Yeah. Bill! Bill, I've come for you! Bill Williamson! Come out here right now!
Go away now, John. Don't make me kill you.
Nobody needs to kill anyone, Bill.
You must think I was born yesterday. You always did think I was an idiot.
That ain't fair, Bill. You were as my brother. I've come to try to save you.
Oh. Do I look like I need saving?
Bill, please. They want to kill us all. I can help you.
Well, you never tried to save me before. You only seemed to save yourself.
Bill, I implore you think about this.
You implore me? You implore me? You always were one for fancy words. Oh. Well, things are different now, John. Now I'm in charge! No more Dutch! And no more you. Implores. I implores you to go back and tell them to send someone just a little bit more impressive next time.
Well?
Oh. Poor John.
Well, you're alive.
So it would seem.
So, how do you feel?
I don't know the polite word for it.
I do. Stupid is the word we use around here. What were you doing?
I was doing something stupid.
Well, you'll be okay. Once you didn't die, the doctor said you'd be fine. He got the bullets out a couple days ago.
Good.
It cost us $15.
I'm sorry, madam. Should have left me there to die.
Did you want to die? I mean, was that it? Was that why you went straight out to Fort Mercer and picked a fight with the worst bandit in the county? To die, Mr.
Mr. Marston. John Marston.
Bonnie McFarlane. Miss Bonnie McFarlane.
Well, you may be right, Miss McFarlane. I don't know.
Huh. So what were you doing?
I was trying to give Mr. Williamson a chance. For old time's sake.
You know Bill Williamson?
Knew him. Long time ago.
Well, what was he like?
Dumb.
Just like you.
Thank you, miss. See my hat?
I have. And, what will you do now?
Now I'm gonna take my time and go after him the less kind way.
Well, that sounds very fun, Mr. Marston. Quite heroic, just like in those penny dreadfuls my brother used to read. Meanwhile, if you'll excuse me, I've got a ranch to run. Of course, if you're feeling better, why not take a ride with me later? Help me patrol the perimeter. You can earn back some of that money we wasted on doctor's bills.
Of course. And thank you. For saving my life, I mean.
Next time, Mr. Marston, I strongly recommend you don't try to lose it quite so earnestly.
I'll bear that in mind.
Well, hello.
Hello there!
Hear about that guy and child? He's cured with fire. Are you sure? Someone is fear from the church. What's this?
Oh, I see. Let's go!
Mr. Marston, back in the land of the living, I see.
Figured it's about time I started paying back that $15.
Well, no time to waste. The horses are saddled up over here. There's the foreman's office. It's also where we lock up good-for-nothing outlaws, such as yourself.
I'm happy enough with my current quarters right now, Miss McFarlane.
Hop on up. He won't bite. Come on, then. I'll show you around the property. To your right is the general store. You won't find Parisian high fashion, but it's good for the essentials.
Very convenient. I don't think I've ever seen a ranch with its own store before.
Come on, Mr. Marston, pick up the pace. Try to keep up, will you? Easy now. I don't have time to be waiting around. Come on, Mr. Marston, pick up the pace. Try to keep up, will you? I don't have time to be waiting around. Come on, Mr. Marston, pick up the pace. Try to keep up, will you? And here's the corral. This one's for the horses. What do you think?
I'm no expert, but it certainly looks like a fine corral.
I suspect you've stolen more horses than you've broken.
Now, where'd you get such an idea?
First impressions are hard to erase. Whoa there! That's the train station. Things sure have changed since the line finally got finished, bringing in all sorts of new folk like yourself.
Is that such a bad thing?
Change is only good when it makes things better.
I don't have time to be waiting around. Come on, Mr. Marston, pick up the pace. Giddy up!
Come on!
Try to keep up, will you? Yeah! Come on, boys. I don't have time to be waiting around. Come on, Mr. Marston, pick up the pace. Try to keep up, will you? I don't have time to be waiting around. Come on, Mr. Marston, pick up the pace. Giddy up!
That's the barn over there. Paul built it himself when I was just a little girl. Yeah! And here we are, back at the house. Let's stop for a while before we head out on patrol.
You'll get no complaints from me, Miss McFarland.
What are you waiting for? Come on, I don't bite.
This way! Where are you going, you strange man? You'll only get lost!
How about a cold drink, Mr. Marston?
Thank you, ma'am. Getting shot, then riding a horse seems to take it out of you. I could use a rest.
Sure. Come on in. I'll show you the house and then you can sit for a while.
Thank you.
Mr. Marston.
Miss McFarland.
Remember me telling you about the trouble we've been having with rustlers and other undesirables?
I do.
Will you help me keep watch on the property line this evening?
Sure.
I want to see just who is trespassing on our land.
This is a fine weapon.
Come, let's head out. The country is really beautiful at around this time. Ready, Mr. Marston? Let's mount up and patrol the ranch. Right, follow me. Keep your eyes peeled for anything suspicious.
Slow up.
Thank you, Mr. Marston. I feel a lot happier someone's along with me.
I feel a lot happier now I got a rifle.
Well, with your trigger itch and my feminine intuition, we should make quite a team. Come on, boys! I don't believe it. Those damn rabbits are back. Give me a hand with them, will you? We should keep moving. There's still a ways to go. If it's not the rustlers stealing our cattle, it's the rabbits stealing our crops.
It ain't never easy living off the land like this. Maybe you should move to a big city. Become a lady of leisure.
Kill him, Mr. Marston! Whoa! Let's get going. We've still got plenty of ground to cover.
Yeah.
If only the rabbits were the worst of our problems.
Well, from my experience, a rancher's work is never done.
Is that a coyote? Get those pests before they scare the livestock.
Whoa there.
Whoa there.
Stay down.
Damn coyote! Yes, we got one! That coyote won't be back. Looks like that was the last of the coyotes. Just a shame we had to lose any of the chickens. Let's go. I'll take you back to your room. That was some fine work.
Glad to be of assistance.
But I know you ain't doing all this purely out of the goodness of your heart. I think my father and the marshal will be able to help you.
I'd sure appreciate that, Miss McFarland.
Here we are. Thank you for your help, Mr. Marston. Makes me kind of happy I saved your life. Get some sleep and I will see you in the morning.
Good night, Miss McFarland.
Seems there's something big hanging in the air. Could be good or bad.
Tomorrow, I'm going out to hunt me up a boar. About time we had a good cook-up. I heard tell of a lone gunman come here to take out Bill Williamson himself. Must be a darn fool if you ask me.
That's what they're all saying. If Drew McFarland doesn't move with the times, he's gonna lose that ranch.
Hello there.
Now you know I don't listen to that jibber jabber.
That big mountain lion down by the river.
Why you always talking about this person and that person?
Bye now.
Bye now.
I believe the new Spalding's catalog will be out soon. I love the movie. So supportive.
Well, that's not news.
Hello there.
Go!
Oh, Mr. Marston. How are you doing today?
I'm well, Miss McFarland. Thank you. How are you?
Well, I'm fine. Thank you. So, how are your ribs?
Fine. A little sore, but apart from a couple extra scars, it'll be as nothing happened.
Good. Come in, come in. You know, you never did tell me how you met that Bill Williamson or what you wanted from him.
No, miss, I did not.
Well, why not, if you don't mind me asking?
I certainly don't mind you asking if you don't mind me not telling. See, it's a complicated and somewhat pathetic tale, and by telling you, not only would I be putting your life in danger, but also threatening the lives of some people that I hold very dear.
Well, I apologize if I seem to be prying.
And I apologize for my reticence. Hope you believe me when I say that it's simply out of respect for you.
Of course, Mr. Marston. I understand that a city dweller such as yourself likes to have some exotic secrets, so us country folk are impressed.
I'm no city man, miss.
Yeah, but I saw you get on the train at Blackwater. You with those gentlemen in bowler hats?
I'm still no city man.
But I'll bet you can't ride, Mr. Marston.
I hate to take money from a lady, miss.
Oh, you won't be. I'll race you right now.
If it makes you happy.
We'll see.
All right, I'll show you how we ride round these parts. Yeah!
Come on!
On the count of 3. 3, 2, 1, go! I trust you're not gonna be a gentleman about this!
You don't know me at all, Miss McFarland. Come on!
You got problems with your spurs? Come on, Mr. Marston!
You're lucky I'm being a gentleman! Come on! Let's go!
On the count of 3. 3, 2, 1, go! I trust you're not gonna be a gentleman about this!
Let's go! Slow down! Easy. Yeah!
That was fun.
Sure.
You know, you should go pay the marshal a visit in Armadillo sometime. I'm sure he could help you deal with that nice Mr. Williamson.
Yeah, I might just do that, Miss McFarland.
You do whatever you think's best, Mr. Marston. Marston, how are you?
Good, Miss McFarland. How are you?
I'm well. Would you mind riding with me to Armadillo? I've got to get some supplies and I could do with the company.
Of course.
You can take the reins. It wouldn't do for a terrifying bounty hunter such as yourself to be seen driven around by a woman. And just what is this supposed to prove? Hop on up, Mr. Marston. Is there a problem, Mr. Marston? Can we get going? What exactly are you waiting for? You're looking much better, considering you were almost buzzard food a couple days ago.
I have you to thank for that, miss.
So do tell me, have you needlessly risked your life since we last spoke? If you don't mind, can we please return to the road?
No, miss, I have not.
Well, that's a relief. Perhaps there's hope for you yet.
I wouldn't bet on it.
Oh, there's always hope, Mr. Marston. You can't be a rancher in this kind of country if you don't believe that.
An admirable attitude, miss.
I suppose so. I can't think of any other way to stay sane, to be frank. What about you? Have you ever given up hope altogether?
Hope hasn't really entered into it. It's not really something I think about.
A peculiar outlook. I can't really say I understand you.
I can't always say I do either.
Oh, don't be so deliberately enigmatic.
I'm not, miss.
Yes, you are. You are being deliberately obscure as a substitute for having a personality.
I just know there are two theories to arguing with women, and neither one works.
I'm not even going to dignify that gibberish with a response. How are you today? Crack that whip. We don't have all day. You never did tell me where you live.
I have a small holding up in Great Plains.
A farmer? Yeah, and I'm the Queen of England. And Mr. Marston, what's wrong?
Only been at it 3 years or so. I guess I'm kind of new to it.
You're telling me? So who's looking after this farm of yours right now?
Uncle. Well, he's not my uncle, as far as I know. Just an old dog who's as lazy as a lizard on a hot day. The kind of fella laboring under the delusion that age brings wisdom.
Sounds like the perfect person to leave in charge of your entire livelihood.
We go way back, and I didn't have a lot of choice.
I'd be getting back there if I was you.
That's what I'm trying to do, miss.
You need to see
This is no time to be resting. Pick up the pace a little. It's quite a drive to Armadillo. How well do you know New Austin?
I don't. We talked about coming down here many times, but never made it.
Who's we?
Me and the folks I used to work with. Yeah, New Austin. The last real outlaw country, where the old ways still hold true. You do a man wrong, he'll shoot you for it. Do a man right, well, he still may shoot you for it. But at least you have an idea of what's right and what's wrong there.
Dear, oh dear, Mr. Marston. What dreadful novel did you get that romanticized drivel out of? Those days are long gone, if they were ever here at all. According to Paul, those days were just people shooting each other because they lost at cards. We'll be lucky if our ranch survives another 5 years. Businessmen are the new cowboys. You look like a man who's been through the mill.
Thank you.
I mean, you've lived some life. I'm 27 years old and I have rarely left Hennigan's stead. Although many years ago we did briefly employ a French governess. Well, I think she was French. She said she was French, but she spoke Russian. That was when Paul thought I would become a lady.
A change of pasture doesn't always make for a fatter calf.
I know, and I wouldn't change my life for all the money in the world. I'm just saying, sometimes I wish I'd been, well, braver. Been to more places, seen more things.
If you ask me, it usually takes more strength to stay than to run, Miss McFarland. sure is a pleasant journey.
It used to be such a nice town before that gang started helling around the place, causing all that trouble, shaking down the local merchants, kidnapping, and worse.
That's what I heard.
It's a terrible shame, if you ask me, and there's not a man with a gravel in his gizzard to stand up to them.
What about the marshal?
Well, he's doing what he can with what he's been given, I suppose. So this is Armadillo. Manhattan it is not, but it does okay for us. Most important thing for you right now is getting yourself into Dr. Johnson's office to purchase some medicine. The first one's on me.
Thank you, miss. I'll pay you back.
I'm sure you shall. The doc's a good fellow. He saved your life, so be polite to him. Meet me in front of the general store when you're done.
I knew she was a soiled dove.
Lord, Mosey was serious way.
Just finished helping. How can I help?
Howdy.
I'm selling some good tonics if you need them.
My goodness.
Any meds, laudanum, adrenaline, or pills, you can come see me.
I don't believe in any of this buried treasure.
Thanks a lot.
Lobo nonsense.
Tim O'Brien expects to run off with an engine.
That mouth of yours is gonna get you in trouble.
Well, thanks for driving me. It was nice to be able to enjoy the view for once, and a little company never hurts now and again.
You're more than welcome, miss. Least I can do. Thank you for the medicine.
Why don't you have a look around Armadillo? You can always take a stagecoach back to the ranch later.
I might just do that. Travel safely, miss.
Try not to get yourself shot. I won't be around to save you this time.
Hola.
How do you do, mister?
I've never lost a single piece of merchandise. No Pallado employees is why. Well, protecting yourself, it's the American way.
That miracle tonic makes your chestnuts blue. Better watch it.
Howdy, mister.
Nope, we can't put no price on safety.
Thank you.
I hope you keep protected.
Now you know I don't listen to that jibber jabber. With the gimpy leg, I heard he used to be a duke in England.
Come on! Excuse me.
Hey, hey, you got a visitor.
Shut up, you! Now, what you want?
My name's John Marston. You wanted to speak to me.
I did?
Apparently so.
Why?
I guess because we're both in the business of the law.
You that fella from the train company?
No, I'm from Fort Mercer.
Fort Mercer? You them one of them Williamson boys?
Calm down.
Go on, shoot him, mister. Shoot him.
Come what, you getting kicked with me, boy?
What's going on here?
I got me one of them Williamson boys.
I got me one of them idiots who give marshals a bad name.
Jonah, put your gun down. You must be the man from Blackwater.
Yes, sir. Listen, that dog ain't too bright, but he seems loyal.
Jonah, get out of here for a minute.
Yes, sir, Mr. Johnson, sir. And you. Oh, I done seen enough of your hide around here, friend.
I think there's some school children down the way you can go and frighten.
Oh, hardy fucking har.
What are you doing here, Mr. Marston? Apart from frightening my deputies.
I'm here to capture or kill Bill Williamson.
Okay.
Can you help me?
He's outside my jurisdiction. He's in the next county. Of course, Bill Williamson and his boys have tended to keep themselves away from my town.
So you're happy to have him out there?
Well, I ain't happy, but I also ain't suicidal. My job is to keep this town safe, not clean up all of these 3 counties. It's hard enough around here.
You know, I hear you speak, and suddenly I'm reminded of how some of the people I respected most in my life had a problem with authority. What's wrong with you?
Well, I'm sure you and your fine friends have enjoyed spending your time running around pursuing noble causes. My cause is to keep this town from turning into a living hell for the folks who live here. Whole world has problems, mister, and I'm here doing what I can.
Why? What's happening?
Right now, I got the railway, the people who pay my salary, trying to get me to turn a blind eye to them burning down settlements up there. I got a bunch of cattle rustlers out near Box Canyon needs shutting down. Not forgetting the gang that keeps murdering homesteaders out in the back country. And I got a bunch of hoods over in the saloon, drunk, threatening to shoot up the whole town. That's all I got today. But it's early yet. Give me a couple more days. There'll be more.
All right, tell you what. Let's go deal with them hoods in the saloon. Then we'll discuss Williamson.
Okay, boy. You're a persistent little cuss, ain't you?
Only when things matter.
Let's head over to the saloon.
Howdy.
So who are we looking for?
Bunch of 2-bit hoodlums, led by this fella called Walt. Goddamn road agents who prey on the stages coming in and out of town. Drivers in Armadillo spend more time with their hands in the air than on the reins these days.
And you're happy to let them drink in your saloon?
Happy? No. The way I figure it, better they're carousing in there than out robbing decent folk.
That's an interesting approach to law enforcement.
I do what I can, Mr. Marston. We ain't the government. There's the dumb rat bastard now. Let's follow him. See what kind of hole he crawls into. Walton's the top screw. Let's get after him. Catch me up. I don't want to let that bastard get away.
Walton's as bad as you say he is, why don't we just beef him now while we got the chance?
Because that ain't how the law works.
Is that right, Marshal?
And alive, he can still talk.
Doesn't sound like he's a man to be reasoned with.
He ain't. But a few days of my hospitality and he'll be telling me what I need to know. All gangs are growing fast.
Outlawing's easy money for easy work.
Shoulder Spring, Gap Tooth Ridge, these boys get around. Walton's the start, but there's plenty more where he came from.
Yeah.
Looks like we got company, boys.
Damn. Take cover. We'll work our way up this hill.
Hey, yeah, you, over here.
Marston, I got you covered. Move up to that wagon. There's one behind the crate. Take him down. It's your day of reckoning, boys.
No, please. You won't stop, please.
I ain't got no time for nonsense.
Get to that crate. I got you covered. What are you waiting for? Unload that thing! Watch out for that bastard behind the rock!
I thought we was friends!
I'll teach you some respect for the law!
You brought help, did you? Well, I'm gonna kill both of you dumb bastards. Let's see if we can take him alive. He's falling. Try to take him alive. I want that bastard in front of a judge.
Not a bad shot, Mr. Marston. Why don't you check in with me next time you're in town?
I don't want to be no policeman, Marshal.
Nor did I, my friend. I can promise you that. I'll see you soon, Mr. Marston.
Come on. Oh, now.
Can I have this? Lie still.
Armadillo 731. What is it with these things? Hello? It's a new line. Hello? Hello?
Sounds fun. What's happening?
I have no idea. Yeah, if it's important, they'll send someone down like they did with you.
Suddenly, the world is full of days.
Yeah. I remember when we first got here. We used to consider people from Dade County to be exotic. Now guys can get here from the Midwest, and they can do it in 6 days.
Things have changed.
They've gotten away from me. Hello? I don't understand it no more, boy. Honest to goodness.
I'm not sure I do.
Marshal! 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 I just been up in the canyon, spying like you said. I think I seen me a couple of them rustlers. I think it was the Ballard twins and a couple of Mexicans.
They up there right now?
Well, it was a group of poor men rounding up Mr. Gulch's livestock, and none of them looked like any of Gulch's hands, so yes, sir, right now.
That sarcasm's most unbecoming, Eli. It's gonna hold you back in life, even worse than your lazy eye. All right, let's go. You ride with us again, Marston?
Will you help me?
I will try.
It'd be my pleasure.
Where is he? Why me?
What are you waiting for? Mount up, boy. Yeah.
Let's go.
Them rustlers might be waiting for us. I'll be honest with you, Marston. I ain't for all this government interference. We're nearly there. Keep your eyes out for the Ballards.
Come on.
All right. Leave the horses here and follow me. Oh, there. Let's move up the canyon towards the fork. Be ready, boys. We're probably going to be outnumbered.
And those bastards ain't short on firepower, neither.
Let's see how many there are. Look out! Rustler guard! Gun him down! Come on, Marston! I can't take them all by myself.
I'm giving you enough chances to walk away.
He rustlers like me. Sit! I plant you shallow without a reach, boy.
You boys take the left fork. I'm going this way. Marston, you can tag along with me or join the deputies.
Stop falling behind! We gotta push forward!
Let's move up, boys.
That was some pretty damn good shooting, John.
Yep. Maybe you ain't the tenderfoot I thought you was.
Coming from you, friend, that's a real compliment.
Follow me.
I'm the goddamn law. For the love of God! There's a bridge up ahead. The rustlers are probably guarding it. Hell no!
Stay with me.
I can't take much more of this!
One for the government, boy.
Hey, was that you or me?
What the hell? That's it.
You should run off home!
Hey, you! I see him!
We're clear, boys. Let's get over this bridge. Look lively! They're all across the ridge! We've come from Mr. Gulch's cattle!
Are you gonna do something, Marston?
You got the rocks. Show me what you got.
This way! Come on, let's take that ridge!
Are you kidding?
I'll kill the hell out of you!
Got him.
That Marston here. We should cross paths with the marshal up here.
He's been giving them hell on the other side.
That marshal of yours sure doesn't seem to mind getting his hands dirty.
Oh, he ain't afraid to pull the trigger, all right.
And he's been after these rustlers for a long time.
over. More rustlers! Take them down!
Keep moving. We need to get to the marshal. Let's go, Marston. Get a move on.
Come on! Take some of that fire off the marshal! Twice, you son of a bitch.
Beat those sons of bitches! We got to get to that ridge! Keep moving, boys! The marshal's by himself!
No goddamn help you are, Marston!
Are you kidding me? Pike's Station alive!
Hey, little assistance would be nice, Marston.
You might as well give it up now! Follow me!
We're done for!
I'm the goddamn law!
I plant you shallow without a reason, boy!
Something's happening! It's bad! Marston's swatting rustlers like flies!
I'm gonna beat the lot of you! Stay with the group, Marston!
Marshall's path should intersect with ours right up here.
I hope he's all right. I should have gone with him.
He'll be fine. He prefers working alone. Always has.
Sorry about this, partner.
Where's your branding iron now? We've come for Mr. Gulch's cattle!
Hold up, Marston! You gonna get yourself killed! More of these some bitches! Smoking boys!
Hurry up! Stay with us!
What the heck? Your rustling days are over! Follow me!
boys. I'll kill the hell out of you!
Oh man! Rusty got one! Oh, he's only just holding them off!
You ain't leaving Pike's Peak alive! You might as well give it up now! Oh my good God!
Let's get as close as we can before opening fire.
That'll have it! Watch out for the hostages aimed at Cannon!
Come on! Give them hell!
Here you go, kid!
Stay with me! There's one of them. Put down your guns and surrender! What the fuck? Come on, Artie! I can't take them all by myself! Where's your branding iron now?
Looks like the bollards won't be rustling again anytime soon. Quick, let's get those hostages free.
Thanks, Marshal. We're indebted to you with our lives.
Just get them cattle back safe.
All right.
Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you.
Well done, Mr. Marston.
Yes, well done.
Now, about Williamson.
I'll do what I can. You know, as you can see, this country is infested with all manner of scum.
You'd say that again.
Well, one other thing, Marston. Mr. Johnson, sir. It's Mr. Wes Dickens. He's missing.
Who?
Mr. Wes Dickens, the tonics merchant. He was due in town last week.
Oh, the narcotic and bat piss salesman who cons housewives out of their money with promises of eternal youth.
Yes, him, but I think you're being a little unfair. He's helped a great many of the county, and many of the townsfolk are really missing him.
You hear that, Marston? We just butchered a gang of thieves, and the town is up in arms about a missing snake oil merchant. I am so glad to be serving such a wise and respectable people. Come on, Eli.
That's the flower.
I believe the town of Blackwater would benefit from some kind of... How are you doing? I got
Put your hair in the butter.
Sure.
The town always feels safer when there's a real marshal about.
That Bonnie is a right pretty girl. She wouldn't look at me, though.
Nonsense.
Seems there's something
Hold.
big hanging in the air. Could be good or bad.
Turn. I fold.
Always nice to see an old friend. Hello there.
Well, I might as well. I heard the Pacific Union was looking for someone that seems awful similar to you.
Uh-huh. Not a fact?
You ain't much fun.
Please be
Make sure you deal from the top.
disease carried by a certain young lady.
Well, I'll be.
Somebody's throwing dust.
I heard Spaulding's have some nice things to buy. I should have a look at their wares.
Well, I'll be.
You buffaloed?
The Bollard gang's been giving folks trouble again, crossing Pike's Basin.
Harley bears repeating, do it?
Hurry up!
I see smugglers are still using brittle brush trawl without a care for the law.
Uh-huh. Not a fact?
word of advice, if you
There's
can't
a change
decide,
of season
you should
in
probably
there.
fold.
I feel it in my patient's bones.
Don't believe your line eyes.
If I could find the owner of the old settlement at Green Hollow, I'd make him an offer.
Well, I'll be.
Goodbye, gentlemen.
You fancy dealing a few?